A Rolex is not just a watch. It is the only luxury item on Earth that has consistently outperformed inflation for over 2 decades. But here is the catch: not every Rolex is equal. Some models will make you money. Others? They will just sit there looking pretty. Here are 10 Rolex to invest in the next months of the year. Number 10. Rolex Datejust 41. Nobody talks about the Datejust as an investment. That is exactly why it belongs on this list. While collectors chase Daytonas and Submariners, the Datejust 41 reference 126,300 sits at a retail of around $9,550 and trades in the pre-owned market between $7,000 and $10,500 depending on dial. It is available at authorized dealers, it is wearable every single day, and it is driven by Rolex's caliber 3235 with a 70-hour power reserve. Think of this as the index fund of Rolex, not explosive, not boring, just steady, dependable appreciation that sneaks up on you. Number 9. Rolex Explorer II 226570. Here is what most people miss about the Explorer II. It is a professional-grade tool watch with a fixed 24-hour bezel, a massive 42mm case, a caliber 3285 movement, and the kind of understated confidence that watch collectors respect deeply. The current reference 226,570 retails at around $10,750 and trades just above that on the secondary market, making it one of the few Rolex sport watches you can still buy without taking a massive premium hit. Here is the kicker: when Rolex eventually discontinues or updates it, the history of every previous Explorer II generation shows the same pattern. Values jump, and they do not come back down. Buying ahead of that curve is where the smart money goes. Number 8. Rolex GMT-Master II Batman 126710 BLNR. You need to understand what happened in early 2026. Rolex discontinued the Pepsi GMT, the iconic red and blue bezel reference 126710 BLRO, with zero announcement and zero replacement. Purchase requests on Chrono24 surged 500% in March alone. Pepsi inventory dried up globally. And here is how that ripples: every buyer who cannot get a Pepsi GMT is now looking at the Batman, the blue and black bezel reference 126710 BLNR, instead. The Batman currently trades around $16,000 to $17,500 on the secondary market against an $11,800 retail. That spread is widening, not narrowing. Discontinued Pepsis are already pushing past $25,000. The Batman is the next domino. If you want a GMT and you want appreciation, this is the one. Number 7. Rolex Submariner Date Starbucks 126610 LV. Fact: a green bezel on a Rolex has never failed to generate a premium. The Starbucks, nicknamed for its black dial and green ceramic bezel, proves this rule in real time. Retail sits at $10,950. Secondary market trades at $16,000 to $27,000 depending on condition and completeness. That is up to a 146% premium over what Rolex charges for it. And this is a watch that is still in production, not discontinued, not rare by traditional definitions, just simply wanted more than Rolex can supply. For context, its discontinued green dial predecessor, the Hulk reference 116610 LV, retailed at $9,050 and now changes hands between $20,000 and $30,000. The pattern does not lie. Green Submariners are collector gold. Number 6. Rolex Submariner Hulk 116610 LV. Let me be direct about this one. The Hulk is the cleanest example of the Rolex discontinuation effect working exactly as it always does. Rolex stopped making the all-green Submariner in 2020. It retailed at $9,050. It now trades between $20,000 and $30,000 on the open market. That is more than triple its original price, driven purely by the fact that Rolex will never make another one. The Hulk has a green dial, a green ceramic bezel, and a 40mm oyster steel case running caliber 3135. But none of those specs explain the premium, the scarcity does. If you own one, hold it. If you do not own one, the window to buy at a reasonable price is already closed, but the trajectory is still upward. Number 5. Rolex GMT-Master II Pepsi 126710BLRO. When Rolex quietly killed the Pepsi GMT in spring 2026, it did not replace it. That decision instantly transformed every remaining Pepsi from a sought-after watch into a finite, never coming back collectible. It retailed at $11,800. It is now trading at approximately $25,000, and serious collectors expect it to push toward $30,000 before year-end based on current demand patterns. That is a watch that doubled in value the moment Rolex closed its production line. The Pepsi has 71 years of heritage behind that red and blue bezel, from Pan Am pilots in 1955 all the way to your wrist in 2026. Heritage plus scarcity plus a legendary nickname equals a very predictable outcome. Watch it climb. Number 4. Rolex Skydweller 336934. Most people sleep on the Skydweller. It is Rolex's most mechanically complex watch, featuring a simultaneous annual calendar, dual time zone, and a ring command bezel system that took Rolex years to engineer and patent. The steel reference 336,934 retails at around $17,750 and is more available at authorized dealers than any Submariner or GMT. Here is the underrated angle. Previous gold Skydweller models appreciated 70% between 2020 and 2022. The steel variants are now following the same trajectory as collectors increasingly recognize the complications value. Expect this watch to become increasingly allocated as demand catches up. This is the Rolex that smart investors buy before the masses realize it is underpriced. Number 3. Rolex Submariner date 126610LN. If the Rolex Submariner were a stock, it would be Berkshire Hathaway. It simply does not go down. The current reference 126610LN retails at $10,250 but consistently trades at $13,000 to $15,400 on the secondary market. At the speculative peak in 2022, this same watch was touching $18,000. It corrected. It stabilized. It is now climbing again. Caliber 3235 inside, 70-hour power reserve, ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal, 300-meter water resistance, but more importantly, it is the most recognized, most wanted, most liquid luxury asset in the watch industry. You can sell a Submariner anywhere on Earth, in any language, in any economy. That level of global liquidity is worth more than almost any specification. Number 2. Rolex Daydate 4228235. Every American president since Eisenhower has worn a Daydate. That is not marketing, that is documented history. The Daydate 40 in Eve Rose Gold, reference 228,235, retails at around $41,650 and trades above that in the secondary market with full set. The olive green and ice blue dial variants, specific to the platinum reference 228,206, command premiums that border on absurd, because Rolex produces them in quantities so small that waiting lists stretch for years. Precious metal Rolex watches do not depreciate the way gold bullion does, they appreciate. 18-karat gold content is the floor, not the ceiling. The brand equity on top of the metal is what makes this a different category of asset entirely. Number 1. Rolex Daytona 126500LN. And here we are. Number 1 on every serious watch investment list, every year, without exception. The steel Daytona reference 126500LN retails at approximately $16,900. It trades on the secondary market between $27,000 and $36,000 with full box and papers. Its predecessor, the 116500LN, was discontinued in 2023 and already commands $30,000 to $40,000. The Daytona waitlist at most authorized dealers is 2 to 5 years. Its predecessor, the first ceramic bezel Daytona released in 2016, traded at 60 to 100% above retail from the moment it launched until the day it was replaced. If you can get one at retail, you are already winning. If you buy it pre-owned, history says you are still winning. No watch on earth has been above retail for as consistently long as the steel Daytona. That record does not break easily. Here is your question for the comments. If you can only pick one Rolex to buy right now, just one, which one would it be? Drop your pick below, Smash the like button if this helped, and subscribe so you never miss the next one.